Oh, lovely, lovely, my lovely listeners and viewers. I hope you are all very well. Thank you very much for tuning into this space here on the Aspa Radio Network, Ivana Psychic Radio, and Moonstruck TV. It's good to have you here, listening, watching, and listening. I'm your show host, Zsuzsanna Medium, and it means that we are here on Tuesdays. That is a beautiful Tuesday to be here. So I hope you are all very well. Now, I know I have not been here for about, I think, 2 weeks. So it's, when coming back to something what we really enjoy doing and creating for you, I needed to tune into the energy, but then it's good to be here. So today, I'd like to talk to you about the power of words, how we speak and how we create our reality. And then you see, we all love talking, whether we are the quieter ones, whether we are the noisier, loud ones, we all love talking and chatting about trillions of things. And then even if we don't find anything to talk about, then we find something. So you might be the one who really enjoys talking about the weather. So if you are here in the UK, you start a conversation with the weather. At least in your second or third sentence, there's something about the weather. If you are living in a very cold atmosphere, very cold space, then you talk about the cold weather, the snow, and so on and so on. But we all love talking about something. And even if we are not saying the things out loud, we still have the conversation going on within our heads, because this is how we are creating our reality. But then you see, it really makes such a big difference how we are creating our reality and what kind of words and phrases we are using. And then you see, I was thinking about, does it really depend on the type of language we speak or the dialect or the accent we might have? But then it really is a natural, a human nature, comes by our human nature. We love talking. So yes, we can look into why or how things are different in different languages. But then I'd like to talk about the polarities when we are talking about something in a happy manner and finding the goodness, or we are talking about the same thing, but approaching it from the negative, the lack, it's not here, it's not working, it's not for me, it's the not conversation. So you see, I'll give you an example. It can happen to us when we have a little cold, when we have a blocked ear, blocked nose, when we feel the pain here and there. And yes, we can look into why is that. So what is happening on the physical body, on the level of the physical body. And you see, the other day we were helping in my community, we were helping somebody who had a very blocked ear for 2 weeks or something like that. So we really try to help the person, and all the healers came together and we said, oh, we are healing. No, we are in the healing mode. We are going to fix you. We are going to help you. But then actually we can help the person only up to a certain point, because the real healing, the transformation, the shift of energy needs to come from within. And then you see, you might be very familiar with the book, the Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. This book. So you might be very, very familiar with this book. If not, then it is a must book to have on your shelves, because when you are thinking, oh, how can I change my life? How can I transform things? And then even when you have transformed things and things still don't work, then you need to look into what is happening within yourself, what kind of conversations you are having, entertaining in your mind. And then you see, I'm very familiar with this one. I read it more than 20 or 25 years ago, but then my attention went to the ear conversation. So at the back, if you are not familiar with the book, there is a chart where Louise Hay was collecting the various symptoms, and then what kind of conversations, what meaning it has within the body, and what kind of affirmations we can use. So I looked into the ear section, and I knew it was the ability, or the missing, or the lack of the ability, the capacity to hear. And then the affirmation was, I hear with love. And then you see the focus was really how we are helping that one person who had the blocked ear. But then that one sentence, I hear with love, really made me think and reflect in our current life. So I hear with love. And then you see, I really thought about what would happen if we did not wait for the physical symptom arise within the physical body. And then we start thinking about an affirmation, how to fix ourselves. But then every single moment we are coming from a space when we say, I hear with love. So I am bringing the words, I am bringing the high frequency conversation forward for myself so that I am not even there to experience the pain, the lack of the sense of hearing. So I hear with love. And then you see, it really made me think, where in my life, and that's your conversation, my lovely viewer and listeners, so really reflect on this, where in our lives can we find the opportunity when we say, I hear with love, I listen with love. And you see, just really think about this, because it's not that I am looking out for one person and one situation and then I'm hearing and then I'm listening with love. But then in fact, in every single moment, that needs to be, that should be, that could be, that maybe, that is the preferably the most beautiful thing what we can do. I hear with love every single moment, regardless of who is talking to me. So we can say, I hear with love to the person who is my lover, my friend, my bestie, my whatever the person, my child, my whatever, my dog, my flower in the garden. I listen to you with love, but then I'm not listening to and not hearing you with love if you are the not kind person, the not the nice one, not the kindest, not the or the lacking person. But then you see, that is the moment when we can catch ourselves, because that's the shift, that is the point of your reference, point of your awareness, when you realize that you are selecting, you are using one language to one person or with one person, and you are using a different type of conversation with somebody else, just because you have had some mind conversation and some ideas in your mind. So I hear with love, I listen with love. It goes to everything and everybody, whether it is a person who is lacking in things and whether it is a person who is really contributing to me. So the energy and then a conversation, the interaction, the dynamics are very, very different. So the invitation, my invitation to you is just really take this. I hear with love. I listen with love. And then every single moment when you hear something, when you hear somebody talking, I hear with love. I hear with, or I listen with love. And then when we are saying this, when we say love, actually the listening is not coming with our two ears. Of course, we are using our physical ears to listen because we need to understand the words and the conversation needs to go on and then happen. But then we are listening with our heart, and then it really opens up a different conversation, because the heart has its own intelligence and so much underestimated. And myself, certainly, I need to learn quite a lot about the intelligence and the awareness of the heart, because everything is happening from that space. So just really reflect on this, how you are bringing that loving listening, that unconditional, unreserved, endless, this omnipotent, forever there, always there, always the light and then the love when you are doing your hearing or listening. And then just see what is going to open up for you. Because when you have a person in your life where the energy goes very fluently, very easily, of course, it's easy to listen and to hear that person with love, because the relationship and then the dynamics have already settled in some very high positive way, high frequency way. But then when we are practicing taking on the I hear with love, I listen with love with the person whom we really don't like, we can't stand, and all those things, then that is the big shift of energy, because you will see something is going to start buzzing within your body. You will feel some physical sensation, most certainly coming and showing you and really bringing you present to your own physical body and your sensation of your physical heart. And then you will realize that actually the whole conversation is never or was never about the other person who was unkind and unhelpful and lacking in various things. But then you bring the energy to your heart, and you are not listening with your mind, with your ego conversation, but most certainly you are going to listen with your heart conversation. And then if it happens to you for the very, very first time, then it's a big, big breakthrough and a big shift. So if it ever happens to you, then you will know, because you will feel a different frequency, you will feel a different tingle, you will feel something else. Unnoticeably, something else is going to be created, in the relationship and then in the dynamics with the other person. You see, it's so very important to talk about. And then you see, it is not just the sense of hearing and listening, but I speak with love. I experience things with love. And then you will notice maybe your abdominal area, your stomach, the condition, how you digest things, that is going to change for you. So you can really look into it in your own life, on your own experiences, and just have a good reflection. And then once again, you can heal your life, and that is available for every single one of us, because it takes about 30 days to start shifting things and getting into a different pattern. So I hope you enjoyed this conversation. We got to the end. If you are interested in my work, please come to my website, www.zsuzsannamedium.com. And you know this very well, it's always 9 letters, ZSUZSENNA-medium.com, where you can find various things. And the coaching, what I'm offering is really a combination of my mediumship psychic abilities and how I tune in with your energy, the healing energy, and then really empowering you, not just through words, through the arts, and so on and so on. So get in touch. I would love to hear from you. And Avon, our Mr. Dave behind the scene, and all the team, thank you very much. And see you in 7 days' time. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.